we are gonna fix this phone camera here like we always have to, because for some reason it wants to go wider when I go live. It doesn't start off wider, but it ends up wider. All right. Not sure how many of you guys are going to be with me today. Good news is I am on time. Bad news is it's very late. But we already know that. It's always late when I come on live. Anywho, we're going to have a review today. Our review is going to be over this lovely brand right here. This is the VIEVE brand by Genevieve. And my hubby pops in and says, very late. Thank you for reminding me what I just said. Appreciate that. Anywho, this is, like I said, influencer Genevieve, and this is her new makeup brand. And I do have a few of the products that I had got in before, like over a month ago, and I had used a couple of them already. But the shadow palette was gifted to me, and that just that barely came in. So it came in last week. Sorry, you guys, I didn't film last week. It was a tough week. It was a tough week with all of this COVID nonsense, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So anyhow, I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to our January. Well, we're in the middle of it now, so I need to kind of catch up a little bit. But I hope you guys are having a great January so far, given the circumstances of what's going on. We're just trying to be happy and just go on every day. So I'm going to give it maybe 30 more seconds and see if anybody else pops in. I don't want to start talking about this lovely brand and then have to miss everyone and try to redo it real quick. So let's see if anybody else pops in. Thank you, hubby, for being on here. So if nobody else shows up, at least you'll know about this wonderful brand. And today's review is, of course, not sponsored. I'm not ever sponsored by anything, ever. So don't worry about that. Hi, Nelly, how are you? So, all right, we got one more person. That's good for me. At least I have two people, and we can rock and roll with two people at least. So I did say, Nelly, that we're going to be reviewing this brand VIEVE right here. Just a really quick review. I have not used the shadow palette yet, but I have used the other two products that I've had. And like I said, I've had them for about a month already. So I kind of have an idea how I feel about this brand with the other two products. But with the eyeshadow palette, I don't know yet because I haven't even swatched it. I saved it for this video right here. So just in case you guys aren't sure who Genevieve is, she's been on YouTube for, I believe, about 7 years. I have been subscribed to her for a while. I think I've personally been subscribed to her for maybe 4 or 5 years of the 7 years. But she, I think, is from Scotland, and she does amazing. She's an amazing makeup artist. So she just got her brand in, and it comes in when you order the items. They come in this package right here. This is the package it was sent to me in. So it's a really thin package, you know. I'm covering up my info here. That's what I'm doing. But some people are complaining about the package being sent like this. Now, I can understand that because, for one, this is very thin. It's a thin box. We're not going to lie, you guys. We're going to be honest. This is a very thin box. So I, myself, when I saw this, I didn't know what it was. You know, I was like, what is that? And when I opened it, it was, you know, this brand right here. So I was kind of caught off guard because normally you don't see this thin of a box sent, especially if it's coming from, you know, she's not in the United States. So it's coming from, you know, outside, you know, another country. So it's just kind of like, wow, you're going to send it that far and it's going to be that thin. So I can't understand people's complaints with that. So that's a valid complaint. But what matters is the product on the inside. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Thank you for joining me. We're just reviewing this product right here, the VIEVE one. And when I had got the other two products in, they were these two right here. And these were sent to me about a month ago, okay? And it's a lip liner and the lipstick. And they also came in this same very thin, you know, very thin packaging like this. So again, I can see people's, you know, frustration with that because especially when it's coming, you know, outside of the US, you kind of want to make sure your products aren't damaged. But luckily, mine weren't. So this does have a really thick coating of this. But you know how mail people are. You know how the UPS guys are and the FedEx guys. They're not always like so careful with the stuff. They're not. I am firsthand knowledge of that. They drop a lot of my stuff. So anyway, but it does come kind of nicely packaged in here, right? So we're going to put this thin box on the side. And we're going to open up this tissue paper here. So it has like, you know, both sides. They try to do the, you know, they try to do the best they can, I guess. I do hope that she does get a better outer box. Just maybe put some bubble wrap around this or something, you know, just to kind of give a little extra layer of protection, because it is shipping through quite a few states before it gets to you. You know what I mean? They toss your stuff. I know, Priscilla. That's why I said in a nice tone. We're trying to start this year off nice, okay? I'm trying my best to collect my thoughts before they come out my mouth. But yeah, my UPS guy, or he's not mine. I mean, I don't know the guy, but I wish I did so I can give him a piece of my mind sometimes. But I need all the mind that I got, so we'll save that. But they do toss things. They broke my Pat McGrath eyeshadow, you know, on my birthday. I opened it. I was so excited, and it was all cracked. I think I told you guys about that already. But yeah, that was pretty bad because the darn thing was on the floor of the mailbox. So here's the mailbox, and the package is on the floor. So, you know, they kind of like shoved it there, and it probably just fell right back out. Anywho, we're not going to rant about that today. We're not. We're going to go and rant about this, okay? So this is the outer package right here. Now, as you can see, the product does slide out, you know, pretty easily. But to me, that's not a big deal because you're going to throw this away, okay? So for people that were having like a major issue with this, you know, being kind of flimsy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just go ahead and pull this out. They call it flimsy, right? They're like, you know, it's thin, but it's not super thin. It's still kind of tough. You see that? So I don't care about what this looks like. Now, if you look at this, let's just stop and look at it for a second. They can't deny I busted with it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were caught. This UPS guy was caught on our little doorbell camera. So I got you. Yeah. Anywho, that's another story. But anyway, if you look at this, this is actually pretty. So this is raised up. So they did put some time into it. This is kind of like elevated, you know, like embossed, but it's elevated. And you have a nice gold trim on it. You have the V right here. You have all of the nice little info right back here. And it's all in gold. What's going on with my throat all of a sudden? I was fine 10 minutes ago. So yeah, so they did put some thought into it. Now, I'm not mad at them for making it thin because I'm going to toss it. It's going to go in the trash. I'm not going to keep it. For those of you that keep boxes, I am actually a queen of keeping boxes. For whatever reason, I don't know. I do that quite often, but it's not because I want the box. It's just because sometimes I want the product to feel new for a little longer. You know what I mean? But like something like that, that's just a slip on. I don't care about it. It can just go in the trash. Give it to the trash guys. That's it. So that didn't bother me. People did have quite a few comments about that. I think that's just being silly. We're being silly, you guys, because we're supposed to kind of like eliminate our waste. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to kind of bring down that carbon footprint. So this brand is kind of doing that by not sending out big old packages and, you know, really thick cardboard. You know, they're trying to minimize it. So I give them credit for that. That's my opinion. I shall have my opinion. Moving on. Here is the actual packaging of the product that matters. Okay, this is what matters. So the way that it comes, you know, in it has this little, can you guys see that? I haven't even messed with it. So it's still got that little clear tape on it. I guess I can pick it off now. I don't know. Sometimes I like to keep those on there too. People make a big deal about the box. You're just going to throw in the trash. I know. That's what I'm saying, Nelly. You're just going to throw it in the trash. So they really need to let that go. But here, see, they got this cute little, peel it off. Do I want to peel it off? I guess so. I'll peel it off. But it's nicely gold. It has their logo, VIEVE, right in there. And I actually like that quite a bit. It feels elegant. You know, it feels, it's like a faux kind of leather kind of feeling to it. Can you see that? And it feels heavy duty. It doesn't feel light, like, you know, like a light plastic, or like me and my one friend, we were talking about, you know, the way back when, I think it was CoverGirl, with the real cheap plasticky kind of, you know, component packaging that was so cheaply made, like it broke as soon as you put it in your purse, right? You're not going to get that with this. This feels heavy duty, and it feels like they took time and thought into it. So I'm happy about that. Now we're going to go ahead and open this up right here. It does look good, right, Priscilla? And you know me, girl. You know I'm going to be honest. So if I say it looks good, it looks good, okay? So we're going to open this, and it has a magnetic closure, right? So see, it's not super duper easy to open. So that's another thing that people were just complaining about the outer box. Dude, really? Like, does it matter? Because look, this isn't easily opened anyway. Look, you gotta put some pressure on it to open it. So yeah, you know, you shouldn't really be complaining very much, okay? But people do. People do. So we're going to check it out. And here we go. We got a beautiful mirror. I'm going to try to flip it this way so you don't see the mess that's everywhere on my desk. We don't need to see that. But this was the cool thing, is that she made this mirror all the way bendable, you know, to go all the way back. Now, I know that's not like brand spanking new. Other companies have done that. They make it to where it goes all the way back. I believe, is there Anastasia palette? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it because I don't want to put myself out there. But there is a couple other companies that you can bend all the way back. But it's not that common. So she did a good job with that. She gave a good, you know, amount of leeway here. And then here is the nice, you know, mirror. It's beautiful. It even has a V on it right here. And this mirror does have, as you can see, you guys, you know, they took the time and effort. They put a nice little film on everything. I'm not going to take it off yet because I don't want to. But I want to keep it clean and nice as long as I can. We have a refrigerator that's like, you know, what, 6 years old. And I refuse to move the plastic that covers where the ice goes and stuff. I wanted to leave it on there as long as I possibly could because I didn't want no one touching it. That's another story. Anyhow, hi Angie, how are you? So glad to see you, sweetie. Hope you've had a wonderful new year and everything. We're reviewing this VIEVE product. So look at the pan sizes, you guys. You know, I'm talking about the mirror, and I'm talking about, like, you know, the logo, and I'm talking about everything that's on there because I want to make sure that I get everything out for you guys. Like, I want to make sure I'm reviewing it properly, okay? But now, just look at this. Look at the pan sizes. Look at my finger, okay? And look how huge these are. So we're going to do a little comparison, okay? This, when I looked up online, because this was gifted to me, so I'm not sure how much it actually cost, but I think it said $47. So $47 is the amount that this would be. You're very stressed, but oh, Angie, my heart goes out to you, Angie. I totally feel you. I had the same, you know, bout with the COVID stuff going on. I lost a cousin of mine last week, and it's affected me quite a bit. So I hope your daddy feels better. I hope they take good care of him. And that's why I didn't film at all last week. I just couldn't. And then even, you know, my husband's family is getting the same thing. Like, I don't want to go into details and everything. That's his family. I don't want to put them out here. But anyway, so I fully understand, Angie. I hope everything goes okay, all right? Yes, Priscilla gives you prayers too. So anybody out there suffering with this stupid illness that is just invading all of us, you know, my prayers and my heart goes out to all of you guys. You know, this is a serious deal, and we need to kind of treat it as such. You know, a lot of people just don't, and you need to, because when you start losing people that are close to you, it's a real thing. It's not like, you know, it's made up, or it's, you know, whatever people have been saying. I mean, they're just, it's ignorance. So be careful, you guys, you know, everybody out there. So anyway, I'm going to just show you guys the pan sizes from this to, we're just going to compare real quick. You know, the Vizart, however you call it, this is an expensive palette. This Vizart, oh, well, let's ignore the fingerprints for just a second. Okay. We're just going to hum while I clean the fingerprints off. Okay, so there we go. That looks a little better, right? Okay, so these are super duper expensive. They're like $89 to like $100 and something. I believe this is like one of the $89 palettes, and it came in BoxyCharm. And of course, Angie, love you, girl. So I feel your pain, sweetie. You look at that and you look at this. This is 47 and this is like 80. Look at this, okay? So yeah, you might have 12 shades in here, but look at that. Look at the difference, you guys. People aren't giving this company credit for how much product you are getting in the pan, okay? I mean, there's just no comparison right now. One of these shadows takes up 2 of those, okay? So you kind of got to be real. For the people that have been complaining, I've just seen all kinds of reviews, and Priscilla says 43 converts to 58. Oh, okay, Priscilla. So she corrected me. So I had just looked it up online, and I thought I had saw 47, but she's saying that it's actually 58 US dollars. Because like I said, VIEVE is made outside the US. And I believe since she's in Scotland, no, you know what? You know what, you guys? I think I could be wrong. I got to kind of recant that for a second. I think I could be wrong. I think she went to, okay, Priscilla, there you go, in the UK. All right. So thank you, man. You know, I'm going to have to like high five you, Priscilla. High five to you right now. Because I'm trying to get my thoughts together. You think I'd be prepared, but I'm not. I didn't make that New Year's resolution to be prepared. Maybe I should have. But anyway, So I know she lives in Scotland, and I know she went to Italy to get this formula done. But that doesn't mean it comes shipped from Italy, does it? Does it mean it comes from there? I'm not sure. But either way, Italy's, you know, outside the US. So moving on, the price online had said 47, but I think you convert it and she said it's 58. So that's about what you're going to pay right here, would be the $58 if you're getting it US dollars, okay? If you're getting it UK euros, it's going to be the 47. Either way, for 58, that's a lot of product. A lot of product, and we're going to compare it to the Pat McGrath as well. You guys know how much Pat McGrath is expensive, all right? She's a pricey lady. We all know it. You can't deny it. I'm trying to reach for it without, like, you know, making it obvious. And she costs like $120. Not like, she costs $120. So I'm going to open up that palette and just compare, because you guys need to see the comparison, okay? We're going to compare. Here is Miss Pat McGrath right here, okay? And we're going to compare the $120 palette to the $58 palette. Bam! No comparison in product size, okay? You have a lot of product in there. Let's do it this way. Look at that. I mean, it's just, it's still almost like double, almost, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like 1.5 times bigger still. These are little circles, and my finger can fit right there in the little circle, right? And then you've got these big square pans right here. And just look at the difference. Look at the difference. You can fit like almost three of my fingers in one of those pans. So you guys, I want y'all to just realize it, you know, see it, take it for what it is. It's a lot of product for not too much crazy price, okay? Even what's the other one? Priscilla, if you want to help me out. Huda, she charges like 60-something dollars, 70-something dollars for her palettes as well. I think some of them are even higher than that, depending on how many are in there. And this is bigger than those pan sizes as well. So I'm just saying, you know, we got good pan sizes. We got awesome mirror. It's a nice thick mirror. We have logos on there. We have a great style. So far, she's got me going. So we're going to do some swatches now. And this is going to be the first one. It's called So Shy, because we're so shy. Not really, but we're going to pretend. And we're going to swatch it right here. So this is a really light, kind of really cream light shade. I don't want to say white. It's not really white. It's more of a cream. So it feels so velvety, just really super velvety. And that's what it looks like on the finger, right? My little old finger, because I'm so cold. It's so cold in my house. But I don't know if my camera's doing it justice. But it goes on real easy. It just glides on. But it's in such a light color, you kind of can't see it. Let's go into the next one. The next one right here is called, what are you called? Glimmer. So this should be one of her sparkle shades, you know, her shimmer shades. And we're going to put that right next to it. Wow. So yeah, this almost feels like a Pat McGrath type of formula. It feels very, very soft. It just glides on with no, I don't have to put no pressure. It just glides right on. Next one we're going to go into, we'll do this one right here. This like mustard color. Is it called Ciao? What is it called? I think it's called Ciao. Just like Ciao Bella. Yeah, because I'm Italian, right? No, not really. So we're going to put that down and put it right here. Oh yeah, that's a pretty color too. So there we go with that one, you guys. I hope my camera here, I mean, it's just the phone, but I hope it's doing good justice here. They glide on super easy, and they feel so soft and like luxurious. They really do. So I'm trying to get some of that off, because this is the best way to do it. Yeah, not to wash your hands. You can't wash your hands with no water. All right, next one we're gonna go into, I'm gonna skip this one for a second, okay? We're gonna go into, is this Cozy? What is it? Cozy? I don't know. She said something about how she named this, and I think it's supposed to be a word play on cozy with an S. Ooh, that one's got a lot of depth to it. Really nice, kind of like a nice burnt orange, you know, rust kind of color. They just feel so creamy. And again, I'm not paid to say any of this, okay? I'm not paid. I'm not, nobody cares. Nobody knows me, all right? But you gotta give credit where credit's due. They feel amazing on the finger. Now, I don't know, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be awesome on the eye. It's just on the finger and on the hand is doing a good job. Next one we're going to go into is this chocolatey shade. I think it's called Delicious, because she's so delicious. Oh my God, I want chocolate right now. I can't have any. Stupid diet. So we're going to put that one right here. Oh my gosh, that is, whoa, we got a lot of fallout right there. But that is super softly pressed, and that pigment is bam in your face. So I still can't get over this shade. This shade is really nice and shimmery. Let's try the next one. Why don't I have towels here so I could like clean my fingers? Why don't I have? I don't learn. We're gonna go into this one up here. I think it's called Buff. So we're gonna buff right in there. I'm gonna put that right here. Really nice, you guys. Really super duper nice. Have no complaints so far. Next one we're gonna go into, we'll try the, no, I'll do black glass because that's really gonna stain. We'll try this one right up here. This kind of grayish tone, like a mocha. That one's called Lava Rock. So we'll put that right here. So that's like a nice kind of mid-tone grayish. It's got a very cool undertone to it. I need something for the fingers. Never prepared. Never prepared. Never. I still have no direction in life, you guys. Another year, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. Don't expect it to. Now we're gonna go into the carrot right here. I'm gonna do the black one last, okay? We're gonna go into this carrot. Very nice and shimmery as well. This one has a little bit more of a glitter to it instead of just shimmer. Oh, you're amazing. The hubby brings me wipes. I'm so lucky. Thank you, dear. So I have a wipe now. He could be my secretary, but I can't afford him. So he has to work for free. Yes. Anywho. Okay. So we're going to go into this gold one. Again, it's called Carrot. And we're going to pop it right on here. So this one, like I said, this one, if you can take a really good look, the difference with this one and this one, this is a lot more gold. Obviously, it's called Carrot for a reason. But it has like more kind of chunks of glitter instead of this one is more like a true shimmer. It's just like a glossy shimmer shade. This one has more of some little kind of chunks of glitter, but it looks really pretty still, you know? So you could kind of build that up as much as you wanted to. And it's like really awesome on the finger. Again, you got to put on the eyeballs. So we'll see, Jamie. We'll see where we're going with this. And then the last shimmer is this Thea right here. Let's see, this finger's pretty clean. Try to get a clean one, okay. And this one feels even more chunky than that one. So this is how my palette is feeling. This one has a little bit more thicker chunk to it than the gold, the carrot one. So let's see how this one looks. Oh, isn't that nice? So that has a really nice undertone to it. So yeah, I would kind of call this one more of a true gold color because it has like that vintage, you know, like that vintagey kind of look to it. Really nice, you guys. I hope y'all are getting a good visual of this right here without my stupid charm bracelet in the way. Really get out of the way. But there we go, see? Now, last but not least, we're going to do one more little wipe down and we're going to get into the black. Because she says, I mean, I watched her when she was doing this and she says that black is like a true coal black, you know? We're going to find out. I'll tell you, Jamie. Kind of dry these fingers off. This is the deal about being live. You just got to do everything, you know, as fast as you can with people watching. So the last one is this black one right here. And what is she called? She's called Good Night. Good Night, Sweet Sister. Again, feeling so super velvety. I mean, just look at that. The fallout in the pan isn't as bad as people were making it sound. Like this one, you can see it in there just from my finger, but they were really making it sound like it was super duper bad. Like, oh my God. Now, again, I've told you guys this before. Fallout isn't a bad thing. It doesn't mean anything wrong with the formula. It means it's softly pressed, okay? So you get a lot of pigment when it has a lot of fallout. And yeah, this is a deep black. So this feels really good on the skin. And that is a really deep black. And you can build it up even more because I saw her do it. But I don't need to do that because I got to wash this off and be a normal human being tomorrow. You know what I mean? So the only problem with fallout, kickback, whatever you want to call it, kickback, fallout, is it ends up down here. Okay, that's the only problem. So when you're doing the shadow, some people really have a hard time with that because it starts to fall down, right? It's like fall out, you know, whatever. And that's when they complain. And I used to kind of complain about it too, but you know, it's like give and take, because you know that the shadow is really pigmented, you know that it's really softly pressed, and you know you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck with it. The issue is it falls down, and either you're gonna have like a little guard right here, or just put like some extra powder right here to kind of catch that and eliminate the problem when you're trying to dust it away. That's the only problems. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with the actual formula itself. And another kind of downfall to fallout is you lose a lot of product, because you know you're dipping the brush in and a lot of it's coming out. That's my only pet peeves with it. Other than that, it really poses for a great, you know, color, a great shade look on the actual lid. So it's not a deal breaker for me. So as my opinion from right now, these all swatched really well and they felt really good. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. And I'm gonna take a sip of my Diet Coke really quick. Hubby made me a latte, but it's boiling hot. Now, before I go into popping some of these on the eyelids real quick, I'm not gonna do like a crazy look, because you know we've already been 26 minutes talking about the brand. And again, you can't edit, so I'm doing what I can. But I want to show you guys the lip liner real fast. So this is the packaging for the lip liner. Again, very thin packaging. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. No le hace. You know, I'm going to throw it away. But you have your little baby tiny little folding over here. And you get it out. And I have, like I said, used it before already. But here, they still put effort into the packaging. They still made it nice and gold with a little trim all the way around. And it'd help if I held it the right way. And it still has this little VIEVE on here. It all looks good to me. The aesthetic is really cute. Just throw it on the floor. That's where it goes. It goes on the floor in the trash. So why do we care what the package looks like? But if you look at the actual, this kind of reminds me a lot of a Pat McGrath lip liner. It just does, you know, and it has the really nice, again, the logo right there, really nice and beautiful gold. It stands out really nicely. And I will tell you, every single time I've used this one, this is the way it looks right here. Let's put it on the wrist. Let's look a little fancy and put it right here. There's the color right there. If you want to look at it up close. And this one is called, what are you called, dear? What are you called? Brat. So this one's called Brat. I think she had like maybe 6 liners or so. I'm not sure, again, because I haven't like really been on the website too much, but she had several different colors to pick from. This actually looks really nice. So this one has been working for me. It's very creamy. It goes on. It stays on for a long time for me. But again, I do set, you know, with setting spray. When I spray the setting spray, I kind of get everywhere. So that probably helps keep it in place as well. But another thing I want to just let you guys know, if you watch other reviews, which probably you have by now, because she's already been out for like, what, all of December, I think even at the end of November, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm barely having these products right now. But the thing is, people were complaining about the lip liner and the lipstick. If you have a lot of product on your lip, you already have like, you know, gloss or whatever, you know, lip mask or whatever, of course this is not going to go on perfectly, you know, because it's going to glide and it's going to, you know, kind of slip and slide on there because you have a lot of product on. Me personally, I didn't want that to happen. So all I did was dab a little bit of the Tarte sugar, not scrub, the sugar mask. I dabbed a little bit on there and I kind of like just let that soak a little bit, but I didn't do my usual where I kind of slather my lips a little bit and then do my makeup. I didn't want to slather it so much because I wanted you guys to get the full effect of what this is going to look like. So keep that in mind. A lot of these people that were like saying these little complaints about her lip liner, they had like gloss on. They had, you know, some kind of lip mask on, which you should have that on if you want to keep your lips nicely hydrated to accept, you know, a beautiful look. Because when your lips are a little bit more plump, of course, you're going to have a more better look, right? Duh. But you have to kind of wipe that down before you apply this. Don't apply it right on top if you don't want it to kind of slip and slide. If you do want it to slip and slide, well, then go right ahead. I do that often. I don't care. But give a fair review to the brand is what I'm trying to say. Don't like pick at the brand because you did what you wanted to with your face and now you're going to blame the brand. No, bueno. Don't do that. So I'm going to show you what this looks like real quick, because the eye look is going to take a little bit of time. You know, we're going to try not to take too much time, but it's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to pop this baby open and use this beautiful mirror. And like I said, look, it's you know, the magnetic closure ain't no joke. She's pretty sealed there. So I'm going to use this mirror, and we're just going to kind of underline real slowly just to show you how it looks. No problem. You see that? Just went right on. It's just gliding right through. It's not skipping. It's not pulling. It's not tugging. No problem. People out there that were giving bad reviews. What's wrong with you? Perfect line. No issues whatsoever. Now again, I'm doing this in real time. I'm live. So I'm trying my best to line my lips nicely. You know, I don't want to just make a color mess. You know what I mean? We're not coloring in a book. But I want you to see, and I want you to, find out firsthand, it glides on. There's no tugging, no pulling, and it's true to color. And as I usually do, I'm going to kind of bring the lip shade in a little bit. Always in the corners. And I recommend people do that to kind of keep the lip color itself on a little bit longer, and it kind of gives like a little ombre effect sometimes, depending what shade you use for your lipstick. But whenever I notice that I color in the corners, and I'm not the only one that does this, like a lot of people do this, okay? It's not like my idea, right? But I've been doing this for years and years and years. I'll always color in, sometimes I'll even color in like half of this area. I'll only leave like the center open, you know, and for me that helps all of the lipstick or liquid lips or whatever I put on top last a lot longer, and it just works. So just do it and don't ask questions. Okay, all right. So I do enjoy this color. Again, she has a range of different shades. She has like a really super light one, she has more of a neutral one, then she has this one, and then she has a deeper kind of wine color one. So, you know, take a look at the website and see them for yourself. And I do believe these are in the $20 range. It's not too bad. That's kind of like right in the middle of where mostly everyone's coming out with their products, and that's kind of like what they're costing. I don't mind it, you know. I'd go buy one. It looks good to me. Then we have this lipstick, an actual like lip bullet lipstick. So I haven't like really been using too many lip bullet lipsticks. Okay, get the words out. Get them out. I usually use like liquid lips, but this packaging, you guys, again, really thin for this one. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, all right. This is gorgeous. Now, people said that compared this to like his website. I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe another year. But this is gorgeous. So I don't know if she copied him, or I don't know if she got it from him. I don't know. But people were saying that it very closely resembled it. They said that the difference is that this is more of kind of that leather look, you know, and that I guess the Tom Ford is more of a shimmer, like, I mean, I'm sorry, not shimmer, but like a black shine. If you guys know, put it up here and I could, you know, verify that. But from what I heard or understand, that's very big similarities. You know, I'm going to tell you guys, there's not that much difference in a lot of lipstick products, okay? You have a lot of them, you know, color, what is it called? Not ColourPop, what are we? CoverGirl, you know, Rimmel, Revlon, they all used to have the same style bullet. You know, they all very kind of, you know, look the same. You know what I'm saying? They were very close in, you know, black cap. There you go. Put it on and send it out the door and go buy it at the store. So why are we picking her apart for this beautiful packaging, which again is, you know, magnetic? Okay, you see that? That's really awesome. So, you know, I applaud that as well. She's got a really nice, you know, logo stamp right up here again, you know, the nice little V there. It's beautiful. I mean, you can actually read, you know how I am about reading things, okay? You can actually read the name of the shade. This is Treasure. So you can see it. So we're not killing cat with the eyesight. You know what I mean? Lipstick 19 converts to 25. Thank you, Priscilla. So Priscilla says that the lipstick, hold on, it's going too fast. The lip liner is 15 and converts to 20. All right, perfect. So Priscilla says that the lip liner right here is 15 in the UK. That's how much you pay for it there. And then in US dollars, it comes out to $20, I think 15 cents she put up there. And the lip bullet, shoot, what'd you say it was again? She said it was 19, came out to 25. I guess it's 25 US dollars. And I guess 19 over there in, like over there, okay? It's over there. That's it. It's not here, it's over there. The UK, that's where it is. That's not bad because that's kind of like the price again. Like she's falling right into that, you know, influencer kind of Pat McGrath makeup artist, you know, type of deal. That all their brands are kind of like, you know, neck and neck. So she's not being outrageous with the prices, which is good, right? Good. Now, how does it wear? We're going to find out. I did wear this the other day and I did like it, and it is nice and thick. It's a nice, thick, heavy duty, you know, heavy duty girl, you know, girl, I can't take it away from her. The girl's got it going on right now. And this is the shade right here. And again, this is Treasure. Not like Tatcha. Oh, I know. See, Priscilla, thank you. So Tatcha is a super duper expensive skincare product, and it's because they're all focused on skincare. But yeah, they're like $80 for a little itty bitty baby, little bitty guy, little baby, tiny. Yeah, that's how much they are. Tatcha's like 80, 60, 68. All of those price ranges for a very small amount of product. This is a good amount of product. Look at this. We're going to go all the way up with it. It's a good amount of product. I'm not going to complain. 24 bucks, as long as it looks good and it, you know, stays on, that's what I care about. She also has the stamp on there, VIEVE right there. So that looks really nice too. You know, they did take the time to create these products. It's not like they just stamped a little, you know, whatever on it and sent it out the door. I kind of appreciate it. So again, it's heavy duty, it feels good, and it doesn't feel like cheap plasticky or anything like that. So the complaints that I was reading online really kind of caught me off guard, because sometimes people are just being haters. That's just the truth. They're being haters. Stop it. So we're going to go ahead and put this on, and you can see how well it just glides on. So my lips are super cracked because, like I said, I didn't put a lot of my lip mask on. But look how fast that was. That was one little swipe back and forth, and look how much pigment it had. Somebody was like rubbing it and rubbing it because they had a lot of a lip mask on, or I think it was very, their lips were very shiny. So they either had a gloss or a lip mask or something was on their lips. So that's cheating. You know, of course the product isn't going to perform true to itself if you have other things on your lips already. You know this. I'm just trying to get like a good line because, again, I can't edit anything. Nelly. You're laughing too, Nelly? Yeah, I'm like pointing over there. So I think this lip combo works very well together. It feels very soft. It's very smooth. It's not like plasticky feeling or whatever people were saying. It's a very smooth, creamy lipstick, you know. It's not balmy. Someone said it seemed like balmy or something, you know, like a lip balm. No, it's an actual legit lipstick. So we're going to do a little swatch of it right here for you. Look at that. Beautifully creamy, nice pigmented lipstick, okay? There's no, you know, gaps in there. There's no balminess in there. And we'll go ahead and smear it for you just so you can see how well it kind of smears out, you know? I mean, it's just so pretty. So I have absolutely no complaints with this. And when I wear this, it's not going to stay on forever. It's just a regular lipstick. It's not like your heavy duty liquid lip, you know, the ones that are kind of matte and they kind of suck the life out of your lips, but they stay on for quite a long time. This is not one of those. This is going to come off when you're eating. It is. We're not going to lie. You know, we don't lie here. We're going to tell the truth. But it's very pretty. So you keep it in your purse, reapply it when you want to, and just be careful when you're eating, not to, you know, be like, you know what I mean? Let's just kind of be nice, you know, be like ladies. I don't know how to be one, but you're supposed to try. Supposed to try. But I do enjoy it quite a bit. Again, I'm not being perfect with the application right now, but I do like it. And it is transferable, so you see it's transferred right there. So it's not gonna not transfer. So we're not gonna give claims that, you know, it lasts all day long. But the lip liner really does help tremendously. So that's my review so far. I'm gonna take another little drink because I'm parched. I'm parched. We're going to, man, we're at 40 minutes already. How the time flies when you're having fun. Are we having fun? I'm not sure. Oh, I want to show you guys this. One of the girls that reviewed it said that her pans, her shadow pans, came falling out. Well, you don't see them falling out of mine. Okay, so I guess I'm lucky. Again, that could be because the rumble and rattle of the shipment, you know, which I will say, she may need to kind of bubble wrap these things or get a little bit heavier duty outer packaging, the packaging that's on the very outside, which is that thin box, you know, maybe get a little bit, invest in maybe a little thicker one of those. But other than that, I had no issue with mine. Now I'm going to show you something. That girl was like so appalled, you know, by her pan falling out. This is a Natasha Denona. Okay, you guys know Natasha Denona is not cheap. Okay, she's not. Let's not lie. And this is one of her glow. I haven't even used it yet, but it is the all over glow face and body shimmer and powder. Okay, so I got this in, right? And let me show you something. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, it's not even used yet. That came out. All right, that came out immediately as soon as I got it in. I had just opened it, and this has been about a month already. I didn't use it yet, so I thought, you know what, this is perfect time for me to show you guys. That is what it looks like. It's unused. It just has my fingerprints just from opening it, you know, but that guy came flying out. Now, if Natasha Denona product can come flying out like that, why would you think that, you know, that possibly couldn't happen to another brand? Let me hold it upright, okay? I mean, this didn't happen to me. I'm just stating what someone else was saying, but don't bash the brand just because, okay, one of your shadows fell out. Well, you did call customer service, didn't you? Yes, you did. And you did get a replacement sent to you, didn't you? Yes, you did. So that means customer service worked out well. You got another product in, A-okay. All right, there's no problem. It's like when they don't give you customer service and they don't want to repair, you know, the issue. That's when you have an issue, more of an issue. You have more of a problem with the brand because their customer service is wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? So again, I can't say anything bad about the VIEVE brand as of right now. But we're going to put some on the eyes and let's see if I still say that. Okay? All right. Let's not count those chickens, okay? So I don't want to take up y'all's time too much. What I think I'm going to do is, what could I use super duper quick? I'm going to use this shade right here because I really want to see how this pigment comes out. I think if you just use browns, that's just cheating, you know, because browns are very haters, my husband. It's true, babe, it's true. You don't know how, you know, girls get with beauty. It gets to be a little much, okay? But I don't want to just go into the browns because, like I said, that's kind of like a universal, like browns just always kind of perform pretty well, you know? So let's kind of give one of these a run for their money. So we're going to try this one. Again, I haven't used this at all. You guys saw it was brand spanking new, so I don't know what to expect. But I'm going to pop that. We'll do it right in the center. And the reason I want to do this kind of backwards is because I want to see if it blends out. So I'm just getting the tip. Wow. So you see how much is on there already? I just dabbed it. That's it. I didn't stick it in there and go to town. You know what I mean? I just dabbed it. So it does have a lot of fallout. We already established that, but we're not going to hold it against it. And let's just pop this. Let's make sure that the eye is nice and ready and prepared to accept shadow. Just want to kind of put this in the center right here. So yeah, so you see that pigment translates really nice onto the lid. So I'm going to put some on the other side. Again, we're just trying to do a really quick look for you guys just to see how these shadows perform. Who's all with me still? Raise your hand if you're with me because I want to say hello. All right, so just with your own eyes, you guys, real quick, it looks, oh, Honey's here, hi. Priscilla's here, hi. Nelly, hi. I don't know who 4 and 5 are, but hi to you guys. I wonder if Angie's still there. So I didn't need a lot, you know, just one dab in there, and we've got a good little amount on there. So what I'm gonna do next is get this other brush right here, and it's got nothing on it. So we're just making sure that there's nothing on it. See that? I show you guys. We're not gonna lie. I show you what's on there, nothing. And we're gonna just smooth out the little edges here and just see if it kind of buffs out a little bit. And it does, so that's good. It reminds me a lot of that Natasha Denona palette. That was those little, it was like, what was it, like 5 or 6 shades in there that we got from BoxyCharm, and that blended out beautifully. I did that one dip challenge with it, and that was really gorgeous. So this is reminding me a lot of that because it's almost the same kind of orangey shade. Okay, that's good for right now. Now we're gonna go into this mustardy color right here. And again, I'm being very unconventional, okay? We're just gonna make a mess on the face and go with it. So we'll use this one right here and just kind of pop it on there just a little bit. So yeah, it gets quite a bit. Quite a bit. So don't mess around. And we're gonna put that right here on the inner corner. And these mustardy yellow shades, you guys, that's the best I can describe it, mustardy yellow, are really hard to formulate. And it's coming off pretty good. Gonna go into it again and do the other eye. I didn't want to do the same kind of stuff like everyone else was doing, so I'm trying to be a little different. I've only seen 6 reviews of it, you know, but I didn't want to be like those 6 people. I wanted to be myself. So let's just try to be weird. And this is weird enough right here. It is translating very well on the skin. So that's always good in my opinion when it actually, you know, does well on the eyelid. Because you can always swatch something really great, and when you go to apply it with the brush, it's no bueno. So I'm gonna get another dip of it just to see if I can deepen it up a little bit more. Looks pretty good so far. And let's see, do I want to stick with that shade and kind of be cohesive on the outside, or do I want to be even more weird? Kind of leaning to more weird. What do you think? Maybe I'll go into the Delicious on the outside and have like a 3rd shade on there. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's just try it. Well, you know what? We'll do this one. We'll get this one right here. Let me get a different brush. We'll get this brush right here. They're like stained from that last time that I tried these brushes out, but there's nothing on them. They're just stained. That's all. They're just stained, okay? So we'll go into, you know what? I want to darken up that outside. So we'll do the Delicious on the outside. Got a good amount there. Well, I can look right in here, right? That's great. It's too late, you guys. It's too late. I gotta turn it to the mirror. Again, this is a lot harder for me to review because I can't stop and rewind or edit. So I'm just kind of winging it. This color is beautiful. It's a really nice chocolatey color. Now, kind of everybody was doing the, you know, the cat eye kind of winged out outer edge. I think what I'll do is kind of soften mine up and be a little bit different than everybody else. Just because I want to. Get a little bit more of that delicious color. And go to the other eyeball because it's naked. How is January treating you guys? Are you guys, you know, wherever you live, are you guys getting like a lot of snow and nasty weather? Because today here in South Texas, it's we had like icy snow. It wasn't really snow. It was more like little ice balls, but not really hail. It was kind of like it didn't know what to be. Priscilla had snow. All right, Priscilla. So these shadows, you guys, I'm not having any issues with them, so that's always a plus. We like to hear that. Angie's back. Hi, Angie. Now what I'm gonna do is grab me a bigger fluffy brush. I gotta reach over, I'm so sorry. You know you're over here. Don't play hide and seek with me because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to look for you. And I'm gonna just buff it out a little bit and let's see how well it buffs out. Not out cold, Nelly. Nelly says it's not cold by you. My husband, he learned a new word today, you guys. He learned a new word and he has to share it with everybody. So it's not snow and it's not like hail, but it's called grapple, right? So my husband learned grapple today and now he's saying it everywhere. That's the type of icy weather we had today. It was called grapple. So if you can see, you guys, this is like buffing out really nice. So again, I appreciate that. I'm gonna kind of bring it down underneath a little bit. I'm gonna pull a little bit of that in over here. And we're just gonna work with, you know, whatever shades we can just to do like a crazy look, that's all. But as you can see, it's really blending nicely all the way across. I didn't gather any more product. This was just a regular brush. I'm just using it to blend it out. Nelly says, I not go out and see, have look out is cold me. Go out and get sick. Are you saying that you go out in the cold and get sick, Nelly? Is that what you're saying? Well, don't go out there. Stay inside where it's warm. Okay, so what I'm gonna get next is, let's see here. I'm gonna go in with this buff shade right here. I'm gonna use the same brush that I was just using to just kind of, you know, buff around the edges. I'm gonna use that to use buff. Sounds right to me. Again, I'm trying to look in this. This is not a mirror. This is not. These are shadows. This is the mirror. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit of that buff right here. So it's kind of neat that you can like flip it around, you know? And we're gonna buff the buff color right in here. And I'm kind of bringing it all the way on the outside of this one. Get a little bit more of it. Again, you don't see me shoving the brush in there and swirling it around like a crazy person. Just a little bit, little tap tappy. And then I tap a little bit off, and then we come in here and put it on the eye. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into this red right here just to kind of give it a little bit more of a oomph right in there, because we need a oomph, you know, like a you know, that's what we need. I'm at a base, I can't do it properly. So I'm gonna grab this little fat guy right here. And again, I used this the other, well, I say the other day, but it was like 2 weeks ago when we did that BoxyCharm, and it's just stained. You see, there's nothing on there. It's just stained. Don't pick at me. And we're gonna get this cozy. I think it's supposed to be cozy, but I think she said something about Scotland. It's spelled that way, something like that. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. So going back in with that other transition brush that I used, wiping off whatever excess we have on here. And I'm just, again, slightly going over the edges. And what I want to do now is use this golden carrot color right here. And just get a good little amount on there. I don't like to use these shimmer colors with brushes, okay? So they usually go on much better with your finger, because the warmth of your finger just kind of helps it to just look nicer, okay? Like the warmth just smears it on better, because smears is the best word I could come up with. That's why. So I kind of just used that orangey color to see how it was going to look. And then I'm just kind of topping it with this gold thick glitter. It's more of a glittery. It's not so much a shimmery. It's more of a, this carrot is more like a glittery. Priscilla says it looks pretty. Thank you, Priscilla. I'm literally just trying shades on the eye. Like I have no direction with whatever I'm doing. I'm just putting them on there because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get them on there just so you guys can see that they blend out very well. Because that's the point of the video, to make sure that they blend and, you know, that anybody can use them. Blendability is a big deal for me. Okay, so far we've used the mustardy shade Child. We used this one right here, the cozy. We use this one right here as a little transition right in there. We use a delicious one for the outside over here. And I don't know if I want to use the black or not, because it's kind of like just gonna kind of take over everything. But I think what I'll do, I didn't use this shade because this shade is so light. It's just a very light shade. But what I think I'll do is I'll get that cozy again, this one right here, and I'll kind of bring it underneath. And I'm gonna use this little flat brush right here because I don't have a good selection of brushes in front of me. Or, you know, I'll use this one. Or maybe I won't because it's got black on it. No, I won't use it. Damn it. Never ready. I'll try this one. Okay, so we're gonna get that cozy again. And we're gonna use the mirror. We're not gonna look in the shadows, we're gonna look in the mirror. we put all this makeup on just to finish the video and go wash it all off. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, so now we've got that shade in there. I need to get another brush because that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna get a whole bunch of brushes and dirty them all up. That's today's goal. It's working. Okay. Gonna get a little bit more of this brown right here, that delicious color. On this flat brush right here. And just kind of emphasize the outer area right here. And boy, it is packing on pretty good. I didn't know it was gonna go on that much. She pigmented a lot more than I expected. Woo, hello. And that's what happens when you use a much more denser brush. It's gonna really apply the product very intensely. So what I'm just doing is just kind of dragging it and pushing it up. Anybody out there make any New Year's resolutions over here? Because I sure didn't. I was like, what am I gonna resolute? Nothing, probably. I forget everything. It's worth a shot though. It's always good to try. I was like, there's no point in me saying I want to lose weight this year because that's just kind of like an up and down kind of thing, you know? My husband, get to bed early. Not today, babe. Not today. Didn't work out. So they're blending very well. Like I said, I still have no issues with them. I'm gonna go ahead and use that brighter shimmer color on the inner corner. Then throw on some liner and we're gonna call this look a day. So I'm gonna use this little baby flat one right here. And we're gonna go into a shimmer. We're gonna use this glimmer right here. Again, sometimes it's better to use your finger, but we're gonna try the brush, see what she does for us. And it's always usually a better idea to spray it with some setting spray, but I don't have any in front of me. Sorry. Oh yeah, look at that, you guys. That's a really nice highlight color. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. She's looking cute. Oh my God, it's so cute right now. Now the mismatch going on, you know, it's not that cute. But just to show you the blendability was the point. And I hate to do what everybody else was already doing. I'm gonna also put a little bit of that highlight right underneath the brow bone. So grab a little bit of it right here. You know what I should do first, you guys? I should use that little cream color, right? That one right there. And I think I'm gonna just get my finger and just pop it underneath the brow bone right there. And that'll just kind of lighten up all this darkness that we got going on. There we go. Okay. Do it again right here. You don't need a whole lot. That's a good thing. You don't need a whole lot. So you're saving a lot of product by not having to dig your brush inside of the darn pan. Because trust me, when they're hardly pressed and you gotta like dig the brush in there, that's not always for a fun time. You know what I mean? It's just not. So that cream shade did a nice little job underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna go back in with this little transition brush right here. Just kind of buff that out a little bit, just little baby buffing motions. Almost done, you guys. For some reason, this eye looks a little bit more deeper than this side. There we go. There we go. All right, Thachol. Okay, that is it for the shadow. I think they worked really well. I like how they came out. I don't think I put enough primer right here because I have like a little splotchiness, but I don't think that's the shadow. I think that's just my eye, the skin in my eye right there. I think that's what that is. Yeah, that has to be what that is because the shadow didn't do that over here on this side. So that's how you can tell if it's actually the shadow, if it's your own skin. Because if you kind of have the same thing going on both sides, well, then it's the shadow. But if your skin is just kind of not taking the product right there, sometimes that'll happen in this area if I don't put the primer properly. It's an issue. I'm trying to work around it. But that's my own fault for not putting the primer properly. Primer properly. Little tongue twister. Yeah, I did that to myself. Now let me go ahead and get this. Thank you, Nelly. Again, I just kind of threw the colors together. Let me get this glimmer right here. You can even use this glimmer color, this one right here, for like your highlight. And I'll show you real quick how that looks. I'm gonna use this thicker brush up here. And I'm just gonna kind of tap in there, in that right there, because she has highlights too. I just don't have any of them. So yeah, you see that? You can use that shimmer shimmer shade as a highlight. Look, that looks really good to me. If I don't say so myself, it looks pretty nice. Gonna get just a tiny bit more, and I'm just tapping it. Little tap tappy. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab some liquid liner, because you know how I do with the liner. I need it. It's like a drug. I don't do drugs though. So don't flash me, YouTube, because I don't do that. I'm just saying. Just saying. A lot of times the look just doesn't get pulled together until you put some liner. Liner for me is like cheese. Everything's better with liner. What do you think so far, you guys? Hubby says looking good. Well, you have to say that, because I'm going to see you in 5 minutes. So you have to say that. I'm a pro. I wish, Priscilla. It's taking me forever to try to get it even. You know what I mean? I keep pulling this thing up and I keep thinking someone's talking. No one's talking. It's the shadow staring at me in the camera. Hello? I got issues. I admit it. All right. So that's about all I can get done there. We don't want to go too crazy with the eyeliner because I'm going to be taking it right back off. There's no need for that. There's none. Wasting my product. Now what I want to do next is get a little bit of this lash that we got. Laura, is it Laura Geller? I make a mess with it. Oh, you know, Priscilla, sometimes it's the applicator you're using. This is that it's so big. Looks great. I didn't get it, Nelly, but if you're trying to say that I can make the dead look pretty, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but thank you. This is what we got in BoxyCharm in December, and I think this was the Elizabeth Mott. I'm sorry, I said Laura Geller. Boy, was I off. It's okay. That's all right. That's how I do. But it's Elizabeth Mott, and I wanted to give it another shot because the day that I put it on, I already had some mascara on. Or was it lashes? I can't remember because I don't remember anything. But anyway, I had something on, and I thought, well, I didn't give it a fair shot. So let's try to give it a fair shot today. But before I do that, I'm going to get a little bit of this black, right? A little bit of this black, because I have to push the envelope. I do. And don't ask me why I do that. I don't know why. So I'm going to get just a little dab of it because we don't want to make a mess like we did earlier. And I just want to put the little dab and just make a deep, dark line right there. Why do I want to do that? I don't know. I don't know. But I guess because I want to just try out as many shades as I can for you guys. So I did tap some off. Okay, so it's pretty intense black, you guys. It's not plain. And that's all. See, I just wanted to kind of give it a little bit more depth right there. Since I have such a big wing on here, I just kind of want to make it look a little even, you know? It's like, don't let the top part carry all the weight. Give some to the bottom too. We need to share. So you see how that just kind of smoked it out a little bit? That's good. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need. Don't go crazy, cat. Don't go crazy. A little bit on this side. And again, why am I perfecting this? I'm going to wash it all off. I don't know why. Another thing I can do, which I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to get a little bit more of that black. Just a little tap. Tap a little off. And I'm going to put it in the waterline. Oh, see that really, see how much that made a difference right there? I mean, I kind of put some in my eyeball, but that's okay. It's okay. And I don't want to bring that black all the way to the inner corner. I just kind of want it on the outer skirt area. You know, just keep the drama to the back. That's what we do. We keep the drama to the back. Remember that. You don't want drama to the front. Okay. So I like how that deepened it up. Hope you guys like it too. If you don't like it, I'm so sorry. That's not on me. That's on you. So we're going to put this mascara on last and see how the final look all came together. And I did enjoy all of these lashes. They're not lashes, cat. Lord help me. Is there something in my drink? I don't know. But I did enjoy all these shadows. So I have no complaints with the shadow, no complaints with the lip products, and then with the eye products. I don't know how her highlighters work, but that shimmer shade works as a really good highlighter. Now this Elizabeth Mott, I don't know. I'm giving you another try. So you need to work it, girl. You need to work it. You want to be on my channel, you need to be good. Give me some quality. Do me something over here. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't wow me. You see, I still have the same feeling like I did the day that I tried it on from BoxyCharm. It just doesn't wow me. It just doesn't. Let's try a little more in there. I'm going to give it a good whirl. Okay, we're going to give it a good whirl. This is brand spanking new. The wand ain't too bad. It's not one of those huge thick ones, but look, we don't want that little thing on the end. It's like a little elf hat. We don't want that. Get off. Gonna ruin all my eye makeup. And I'm really trying, like I'm really getting from the root, the base, you know, of the lash, and I'm twisting it up It's just not, it's not. It's just not. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't see it really doing anything. She's not doing anything. Why don't you want to do anything? I mean, it's barely coating them, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's a better lower lash, you know? Right? You can barely see it, right, Nelly? I fully agree. You can kind of see it on the bottom ones, but I don't know, man. That's how I felt when I first tried it. It didn't wow me. And when it comes to me and mascaras, I kind of know right on, you know, like right on, like, hey, you're going to work or you're just not. And this one's just not. No offense to Elizabeth Mott. She has a really nice blush that I do enjoy. But this is not one of the products that I'm enjoying. It could just be my lashes. My lashes just don't want it, you know? They're just being picky. I don't know. Maybe they're having an off day. That would be 2 days in a row that they're having off because they didn't like it the last time either. But I am trying, you know, wiggle it in there. Give it a little wiggle, wiggle. It's just, if you're going to give me a good mascara, you know, you got to come with it, okay? You got to bring out the heavy duty artillery. And this is just not doing it. Yeah, you guys, I tried. I gave it a second shot. I'll probably give it to one of my daughters. It's funny too because the wand is like rounded more on the tip and it kind of tapers towards the center and then it kind of comes out again. Like, you see that? It's like thicker right here and then it kind of goes a little bit thinner right here. So it's a different shape, but it's just not doing anything. Well, we tried. That's all you can do. That's it for that. I was going to throw lashes on to give it like a big old pout in your face, but it's a little late. So I think I'm going to call it quits. Let me know how you guys feel about it. These shadows, again, the whole point of today's review was just to show you how the shadows work. They blend really nice. They're very creamy. I had no issue with it whatsoever. I will just say that this lighter shade, this creamy kind of shade, nothing's wrong with it. It's just a little light. So it's a little light for me. It's just, you know, it shows up nice here, but it doesn't do too much on the skin tone. But it did do a nice little base for Ace of Base. I had to say that. Don't ask me why. It did a nice little base for that shimmer shade. But it's not bad. It's just, see that? It's not bad. It's just kind of a little light for me. So it doesn't really show up too much. It's okay though. They're not all going to be a 10. But pretty much everybody else in here looks really good. They all look really good. They blend really good. And that's all I care about. I don't care about the outer box. I don't care about any of that other stuff. This is a beautiful package, beautiful component, really nice artwork here. Everything looks really good. You know, you got your little stuff in the back here. So they took their time. The lip products are amazing. I have no issues with it whatsoever. And that is my review for today. Let me know if you guys have tried the VIEVE products or not. It looks pretty. Thank you, Nelly. Again, let me know if you try VIEVE. I do think shadows. You don't like my liner? How can you not like my liner? Who are you? What is your problem? I'm going to see you in a few minutes. You know that, right? So you shouldn't be talking mess on my live. I'm just saying. But anyhow, so of course my husband's going to complain about my damn liner. Way to go. But let me know if you guys like that. Like liner looks spectacular. Thank you, Priscilla. You see, those are my OGs right there. Yeah, don't mess with my OGs, babe. Just don't. I do enjoy everything else that she does. She's a very sweet girl. That's not what I base my reviews over. I base them over the products themselves. So if you heard some pretty bad reviews or whatever, don't take that for face value sometimes, because sometimes people are just being a little ugly, you know, for no reason. Then again, it could be that they got a defective product. That could be it. I don't know, but all of my products work very well. You see it firsthand, and I can't, you know, edit this and cut anything out. You saw it yourself. It's live. That's the good thing about live. You see it go on, you see what it's about. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I am going to try, well, it's not a weekend yet. It's the middle of the week tomorrow. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Up here, something doesn't focus properly. I don't know what it is. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. If I can, I will pop back on here. I got to do a skincare video. So I really have to get, not what I meant, always negative. You said it wasn't all that. No, babe, the liner, yes. What video were you watching? Were you not watching me? I said this liner is good. This is a good liner. Who were you watching right now? Because I had no complaints about the liner. My love, are you not listening? But anyhow, I forgot what I was saying, you guys. Oh, I have a skincare video that I have to do because I need to do it already. Yeah, now that one's not a sponsored video either, but it is a product that was sent to me. So it isn't, Nellie's telling you to go run. She thinks I'm gonna come get you. No, it's okay. It's not violence on here. Or is it? You never know. But it's not a sponsored video, but it is a product that was sent to me, and I did use it for a whole month because I wanted to give it a good, the one with the awkward brush, my bad. Oh, babe, I don't know which one you're talking about, but stop telling me because I keep my thought process is already gone. So one more time, what was I trying to say about skincare? Mascara. Oh, mascara, my dear. It's not eyeliner. Get it together, man. Get it together. But yeah, the mascara is no bueno. Skincare. I'm trying to say it. I'm not going to read his comment right now, but I love you. But I'm not going to read you because you're throwing me off. I was sent a product and I wanted to give it a full month review before I come out and tell you anything about it. It's a facial cleansing machine, which I've never used before. And I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. So you might want to check that out. I hope I can come on here tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Is tomorrow Wednesday? Are we on the right page? Am I correct? Well, actually today is Wednesday because it's like 1 in the morning, right? So I'm going to try to come out here Wednesday night and do that skincare video. If not, then I don't know when I'm going to come back on here. Hopefully in 5 days. That's all I'm going to say. But I want to come out here tomorrow. So love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you liked the review. Hope you have a good week. And I might see you tomorrow and I might not. I know I cleared it up really good for you. Again, be kind, be nice. I'll tell everybody, all my subscribers. Again, thank you to new subscribers who are brand new. I'm not sure if you're seeing this video or not, but I appreciate every single one of you. And I know if you see this video later, please leave me comments down below. I read all the comments and I'm here for you. If there's something you want to see, let me know because I'm your girl. I'll try to do my best to do it. And if there's something I can't do, I will let you know that too. I'll say that's out of my realm. I can't do it. Okay? All right. But I'm very honest. So subscribe if you haven't. And I appreciate you guys. Go out there and be nice to one another. Don't be mean. Be nice and be kind and be giving. Don't be like stealing from people. That's not your stuff. Don't take it. It's not yours. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Have a good one. Bye.